Am I live? I don't know. Am I live? Could be live. Not too sure. I don't know if I'm live. Am I? Am I? People, I don't know, because there's nobody here, so I can't ask anybody if I'm live or not. So, I don't know if I am. Hey, unknown Presidio or Presitio. Alright, I'm live. I'm live. Good. I thought it was dead. Get it? Live, dead, dead. I know it's corny, but hey. Little bit, you know. It's kind of weird because, you know, it's like my YouTube thing doesn't say anything, but my Streamlabs says I'm live, so. Go figure, right? Go figure. But at least I'm live. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm doing well. Things are going on, guys. Things are going on. Things are. Ooh. Ugh. It's like so many things to deal with. I'm telling you, it's not funny at all. It's been a very, very stressful week. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And it's like Unknown Presidio is now the top chatter, which tells me on my Brian. What is up, Brian? So. Alright, so we got Brian, we got Unknown Prasetio. I swear, if I butcher your name, dude, I am like so sorry. I've never seen that name before, so I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's like, got some dust on the camera. Hold on, got some little, get a little dust off you guys. A little dusty. Yeah, we don't want you to be dusty. It's like, do you want to be dusty? No, you don't want to be dusty. So yeah, things are happening. It's been a, it's been a week, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's been like rough. It's been a little stressful and everything. And you know, hey Johnny, what's up? How to say persetimo? Oh, persetimo. Okay, okay. Okay, I guess it was spelled wrong because you deleted the message. So what's up, Jotty? It's been a while. You know, I haven't got a text from you for a while, so I haven't heard from you in some time. So hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. You know me, I'm chilling here doing some stuff, or at least trying to do some stuff. I'm tired. Is it late over there, Orville? Is that why you're tired? Because it's late? Because most likely you're probably tired because it's kind of probably late where you are. I don't know where you're living in the world. Probably in the UK, like my friend Robert, which is over there. I think it's like probably midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe 3. I think. I don't know. Ben. Well, Ben, things could be a little bit better. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It could be a little bit better because I've been having some serious issues with my 3D printer. I've been having some very, very serious issues. Well, then you're 1 hour behind me because right over here it's 9 o'clock. Oh, you finally got a new cell phone. Is it a good cell phone though? Is it a good one or one of those just bargain phones? Something that you can use to for a call from point A to point B. Not an all that phone like what you see on people with the iPhones. Let's see. So yeah, things have. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been working on it for a few weeks now. I've been working on it. Yes, what? Yes, that it's a bargain phone, or yes, that it's a good phone, like a great phone. When tax time comes, I'll be getting some more helmets from you. When is tax time? I forgot. When is tax time? That's like what? Like January? Is that when it is? January? What helmet do you want to make? I want to make so many different helmets right now. Cause I've been modeling. Now I've been working on some 3D modeling. More on Blender. I don't really use it on Fusion 360 because Fusion 360 is a pain in my butt when it comes to modeling a helmet. For modeling props like guns and swords and stuff like that, I got no problem using Fusion 360. But I can't, for the life of me, I still can't figure out how to model a friggin' helmet on Fusion 360. I don't know why. Okay, like January, February. All right. It's a great phone. Is it an iPhone? Is it an iPhone? Gonna probably use it so you can call your boyfriend, right? Hold on. Somebody sent me something. Hold on. Somebody sent me something. I got a folder here. No, that's not it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so I've been working on some files. I've been modeling because my printer is being a pain in my butt. Literally, it's been being a pain in my butt because it's been acting up that it's not letting me print stuff. Literally, like I've checked the extruder, I checked the cogs, I've checked the hot end, I checked the heating block. I replaced the heating block with another one. I changed the nozzle. I cleaned it. I checked the bed levels and everything, and still for some odd reason, after it gets to a certain point, the filament won't come out. And like after an hour, when I'm working on something, it just goes to crap. So I don't know what is actually going on, and I'm like feeling really worried that it's maybe the motherboard, because I've had my printer since 2016 and I constantly use it. So I'm starting to worry that maybe it's burning out already. So if that thing burns out, I am completely and utterly screwed when it comes to printing and making stuff and doing stuff for the channel, which I haven't given you guys a video in a while, and now this that's hitting me right now is going to be even a pain in the butt even more, because that means I can't even build stuff for the channel if my printer won't work. And if my printer won't work, that means I would have to need a new one, which means I'm gonna have to invest somehow into getting another one, which will cost about, I think, $400 for a normal CR10. The same one that I have. Like, so it's the old version, not the newer version, that goes for like $500 to $600, I think, dollars right now. So gotta work on that right now and see what exactly I can do. So I don't know. If you guys have any recommendations or anything, or any things you want to suggest, by all means, help me out in that section. I would appreciate that a lot. So so yeah. Melissa, wow. Melissa, you've been gone for a while. I haven't seen you in the live stream in a good while, girl. And I know you went on a trip. You went on a vacation. You went to do a little stuff, holding up rocks. I saw that picture of you. So I hope you're doing good, Melissa. I've been working on the stuff because I've been trying to change the way the desk display is, because I was taking your suggestion of making the butterflies a little bit more better for painting and stuff like that. So I'm just changing it up a little bit. That way it works out a little bit better in the painting aspects. And I think the design is a little bit better. Not so plain Jane. I gotta say, not so plain Jane. So I hope you had a good time on your trip, Melissa. It's like I was like, oh, she went away on a trip. I hope she's having fun and everything. And I saw everybody in the pictures, Gene and everybody, like they were all happy and having fun and everything. So it's all good. It's all good. I can't wait to see the video that you post and talk about that trip. I wanna know, because I'm always watching your videos and everything. So I heard that YouTube will be deleting channels if you don't make them enough money. There's a lot of problems with the whole YouTube thing, especially with COPA going on. Like, if they consider your channel, for kids or something like that, like anything that has to do that represents kids, like toys and costumes and anything that relates in a way to a child, they consider it that something, and they could flag you. They could demonetize your video, or you get no advertisement of your videos. Your videos will be hidden from people, so it'll be hard to find the videos. So eating now, then working on that video. Oh, nice. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? What are you eating? I hope it's something delicious and tasty. Maybe some meatballs, some chicken. You can send me some over. I was like, I don't mind. I like a good meal. I did. Hello. Also, I did. Thank you. Eating now. Let's see. So yeah, So I've been doing a lot of modeling. Lately, working on some helmets and everything. Because I've never done helmet modeling before. I never modeled helmets before, and it's a whole new thing for me. I've always done props, and always had my partner Robert, model helmets for me because he knew how to do it already. I didn't know crap except for modeling weapons like swords, bows and arrows, rifles, guns, anything that was a prop, anything that had nothing to do with of being worn, So I decided I need to learn how to do this. So I'm not that old. I can't learn something new. I'm 40 years old, about to be 41, this coming January next year, and I think it's a good time to learn something new. Chili hot dogs and honestly, that's like one of my favorite things to eat. I love chili dogs. I love me chili dogs. I just not a good thing you want to eat. Not something you want to eat every day, but if I could, I would. But I love chili dogs. It's like one of my favorite things. Something to have once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Joshua, what's up? So yeah, working on some of that stuff right now. Working on some Kamen Rider helmets. Eventually, I might work on some Power Ranger helmets, but there's so many of those Power Ranger helmets already out there, so I don't see a point into making any because almost every single one of them is made already. So I'm looking to do other things, maybe something from Marvel, DC, some cowls, some armors and stuff like that. Something new, something different, and learning in the process. Eventually, after I learn everything, I will, share that knowledge with you guys, because I know a lot of people send me private messages. They send me comments and messages on Facebook, Instagram, send me messages on Twitter asking me, we want a tutorial on this, but it's like, I gotta learn it myself. I need to fully learn how to use this program so I can actually give you guys an actual tutorial without me having to go let me think. And nobody wants to hear a video where all you do is constantly with the and I did a lot of videos when I first started, constantly every sentence I said Do you have any Do you have any now so friend can see? Do I have any helmets here? Any models like to show, or you want to actually see the model that I'm working on right now? Because I do have. Let's see if I can pop it up for you guys. Let's see. Window capture. Let's see. All right, this is the what I'm working on right now. Let's see if I can enlarge this thing enough so you guys can see it. Let's see. So this is what I'm working on at the moment, and I'm telling you the thing. This thing right here was so hard, so difficult to do this. I'm still amazed that I was able to pull this sucker off so far. This model I've been working on now for nearly a week. This is a Kamen Rider helmet from a Kamen Rider series. I think two series back. So I think this was about 2017, 2008 or 2018, I think. Kamen Rider build series. So this is like the Genius version, and the details on the back of this thing, this engravings and everything. This was hard. Like, I still have to do these areas right here. I still got to add a lot of detail, because right now, like, this is not how it's supposed to be. It has to have look like a gear, and it's supposed to look like a tube with chemicals in it. So it's supposed to match how the ones he used, like a shaker. So I finally found some photos of a close-up of it. So all I really got to do is make one, and then just add it one here, one here, one here, one here. And these tubes are actually going to be able to be attached on the inside later on. So it's supposed to go in here, but it's not going to look like this. But this is like before I add some thickening to it. So I still got to adjust this, remove these, push them out a little bit further back, and cut this section here so that way it's a little shorter. I don't want it too long. So it's coming along. It's about a week or so that I've been working on this one. Do you have any at your I have one right here. Hold on one second. Alright, so I have, let's just remove this right here, remove the blender. So this is another thing that I'm working on right now. This is an Omega Red Ranger helmet. So it's already have everything prepped. As you can see, it actually is a 3D printed helmet. You can see from the inside. You can see, like, this had no supports. I printed this thing like this with no supports, because I didn't think it needed any, and obviously it didn't need any. So have this completely. What I'm gonna do for the video, so you guys can know, I'm not gonna paint this normally. I'm gonna use normal paint for the gray and the gold, but for the red, what I'm gonna be using is some airbrush paint. See if I have the vial here. I'm gonna be using this. It's a very expensive bottle. Like, this right here by itself, get off my ugly face. This right here was about $10, but for this little bottle right here, $10 for this little tiny little bottle of red. This is candy red enamel paint. So this is already like very, very watery, so I don't need to dilute this thing. But I'm gonna be using it for the first time to paint a whole helmet with airbrush paint. So I'm gonna be airbrushing all the red here, and then gray and gold around here. This is gonna be silver. This is actually gonna be silver. So I'm gonna be using like a nickel paint that's from Rust-Oleum on this part. So it's gonna be a while. I've had this helmet sitting here for so many weeks, and I've been running around so much, so it's kind of hard to get to it. And because I'm always running around doing a lot of things right now, trying to maintain, trying to get YouTube, because oh my god, I was so stressed out the other day. So yeah, basically, like last week, I was so stressed out because I went on a live stream, and after like a half hour, everybody disappeared. Believe it or not, everybody like signed off the live stream after only 30 minutes, and I was like, wow, that was I must have bored everybody to tears. Honestly, I was like, wow. I was like, my channel died before it even got started. And so I was like, I kind of got a little bit, concerned and everything, because, I'm trying to do my best on it. It's not easy, especially when you're not a person that talks a lot to the camera, and you're not really used to it as much as you see other people. They seem like it's like very natural to talk to the camera. Like, I can't even talk to the camera when I'm out in public, because I get a little I feel weird because people will stare at me, and there are not a lot of vloggers here in Puerto Rico where I live, and it just kind of feels weird, and I'm like, I don't know. I just feel so weird, and I get uncomfortable, and then I get shy, and then I just put my camera down. And honestly, I don't have, and I don't you guys I don't know if you guys will believe me or not when I say this. I don't really have friends that I hang out with. Like, I have people that I know, but I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody I can actually hang out with or talk to, or have fun with. It's always, for the past couple of years, ever since my last relationship, which was ended in 2000, like mid 2017, like before Hurricane Maria. And it's just been me, myself, and I've tried to make friendships, but people, it's kind of hard when you're 40 years old, and everybody's around your age is married with kids, and saying, oh, we can't hang out, we can't do this, or if I live like an hour from them, it's like, you live too far to hang out. It's like, wow. So it's like, I live too far for you to be my friend, so you don't want to hang out with me or talk to me. And it's, it kind of sucks. It's like, you try to be a nice guy, and you want to make friends and everything, and people just find it so fast to brush you off without even a second thought, really. And so, like, I wish I had friendships. I wish I had people to talk to more, people to hang out with, because it would be nice to, even vlog my life, and share with everybody, not just, what I do when I'm home, working on the props and everything, because I would like to get people to talk to me and get to know me as a person. It's like, it's not easy when you feel like you're being alienated or pushed away from the rest of the people that have the same things in common with you and interests. But it's like you feel like that nerdy kid in school that everybody's popular and you're not. So, and I knew how that was back in high school, because that definitely was me in high school. I was the nerdy choir kid that was in the AV club, was in the drama club. I was even in the choir in my high school, so I was like, I was a big time geek, and I have no problem with it. I'm happy for how I was. I enjoyed regardless of the beat downs I got back in the day for being a nerd. I still am happy for the way I was, because if I wasn't the way I was, I wouldn't be the way I am now. So, and I'm still a little bit, we all go through depression, we all go through anxiety when things happen and they don't go in a way we want. But it's like, you try your best, and you gotta put your best foot forward, keep your head up, and just keep trying to make the attempt. to make friends and just move along and do your thing. So, people get caught up in life too much. Yeah, I'm actually honestly agree with that one, Melissa. People do get caught up in life, and a lot of people get caught up in their life more and forget about other people. You know, it's like you're not the only person around. You have other people around your life. You have people that are there for you and make the attempt to be there, but it's like for others it's like it takes a back seat, and I don't see that as a good thing. It's not right to put friendship and to put others always in the back seat. It's like, and when they're willing to help you out and be there for you, it's like I was like, I think that's all I ever want from people, to actually have friendships, to actually have that, that I don't ask for much, just maybe one friend or two, to hang out with, to have a good time and do something, go out, have dinner, go to the beach. I don't care if it's a club because I'm not a big club person, but it's like I want to enjoy the life that I have. Have some fun and do something enjoyable. And share it with people. It's like I think I have a good amount to offer. I'm not perfect, but nobody in this world is perfect. But we're good, and to others, some of our imperfections make us perfect to them. I hope you guys agree with that one, because I feel like that's true. It's like we're not perfect, but to somebody else, we're good. We're perfect to them. We're all good, no matter what our insecurities or our imperfections that we have. Because some of us have a crap ton of issues. The older you get, and most likely the more issues you get. So, you have a good view on life. Well, I try to have a positive view as much as I can. It's not easy. It's not easy because imagine this. I live in Puerto Rico right now. I've been here for about close to 10 years. I came here because my grandparents weren't doing well. My grandmother came down with cirrhosis back in late 2009. I got called. I came down here to be with her because she was like my favorite grandmother. She was like a second mom to me. So I came down, dropped everything when I was living in Connecticut. Came down got here in August of 2009. January 18, 2010 is when she passed away. About 2 weeks before my 30th birthday. So, I came down here because, she needed me. My mom needed me. I didn't want to be like, let me know what happens. No. So I dropped everything, left my job, came down here, risked everything. Then she passed away, and then I think 2 months later, my grandfather became ill, and he already was sick. He had diabetes, but also he also had cirrhosis because of medications that he took while he was trying to get better. And sometimes medication is a double-edged sword. It can help with one thing you have, but it can actually harm you in another thing you have. So, and this month, it's kind of hard for me this month, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because when my grandfather became ill, he actually told my grandmother that before she passed away, that give him 7 to 8 months, and he'll be with her. He'll follow her, and a little over that, she died in January, 2 days before Thanksgiving of 2010, he passed away, and we buried him on Thanksgiving. So it wasn't the best year for me and my family. We lost two of the greatest people we had in the family. My grandparents were like the the most loved, the most popular, the most people always wanted to be with them. My grandmother's funeral, when we had her funeral, she literally, literally had people parked 3 blocks. Like they took parking spaces in 3 blocks from the funeral home just to go be at the wake. So she was very loved. She was very popular. It's like my mom sang a beautiful Spanish song at her wake, and it's like I wanna it's like she had this thing about her. She had all these friends and people that loved her so much, and I was so happy that she actually had so many people that cared about her so much, and it's like I wish I was as fortunate as she was, you know. But until then, you never know. Maybe one day it'll change for me. But it's like till then, it's like it's just me, myself, and I, trying to do YouTube and trying to get more people to watch the channel because I know a lot of people are very busy. Hold on, what is it? You record stuff, then go home and talk about it. Tape the wife's face by a camera lens. People get So it's like it gets a little it's lonely. It's a lonely life. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I try to message people on Facebook just to have like a nice conversation with some people and everything, and doesn't work all the time, but at least I make the attempt, and it's like a lot of the time when people don't talk to me, I will just a lot of the time I will remove them from my Facebook because it's like, is there a real point and in having somebody on your Facebook when they don't even want to talk to you? Can you? Because how many of you guys have ever done that? How many guys have you've done that? It's like you have people on your friends list and you message them. They're online and they read your message, but then they don't talk. It's like I don't know, like Melissa, Denise, Tony. Have you ever had that problem? Like you send somebody a message. When on Facebook people read the messages, Facebook will tell you that your message was read. I don't know. So I don't know if a lot of people know that because it's like, do they know that I actually know that they read it? I was like, things are okay. A little stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It's been an aggravating week, a very stressful week. But yeah, it's like. Things are there. Things are there. So, trying my best to do stuff. Turn that off. So yeah, it's I don't see why people do that. I don't know why. People will read a message and then I was like, I read it. I guess he's not gonna know that person's not gonna know that I read it. It's like, but it's how things are and what you deal with, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. I guess doing the live streams also helps, people get to know me, get to know how I am, how do I think, besides, doing the helmets, because, I'm not just a prop maker, I'm a person too, I have issues, I got problems, I have a life, I have family and everything, Take it easy and breathe, man. You got to start filming more and try my idea back up in the comments. Hold your head up high. I gotta start working on my video. Take it easy. All right. Well, you work on your video, Melissa. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget. Most likely, the minute you post that video, I'll probably head up over there and be like, first. I'm like, first, right there. I'm like, I did it first. I got that. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to the new video, Melissa. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to hear from you soon. And when I finish modeling that new display, I'll show you. And hopefully, you like this one more than the first one. So I hope you like it more. And enjoy the chili dog. Enjoy the chili dog. Maybe you gotta watch some Sonic the Hedgehog and have a chili dog. That's a good combo right there. Everybody say goodbye to Melissa. So yeah, things are, so a lot of you guys don't know, like this week was a little bit stressful week because I've been printing stuff like crazy for, for orders because I have a sale going on. And unfortunately, about 5 days ago, the printer started acting up. The printer started just messing up. Like if they got to a certain point, like this far, things would not print. Like the extruder would not push the filament through. And I don't know what's going on. Like it won't let me, it won't let me do a larger print. Like I tried printing something small. Like I tried printing this. At least this printed out. This is basically like a piece that's supposed to go on top of the printer frame. If I want to put a spool right there instead. At least that printed, but then when I tried to print some knee pads for the Gold Zeo Ranger, it started messing up again. So I'm trying to figure out, like I took the machine apart, I cleaned it, I changed parts, I replaced parts and pieces and did everything, checked the heating, and I'm so concerned that maybe it's the motherboard, because that's the last thing I can check, and I don't know anything about motherboards. So if it's the motherboard that's acting up, because since the machine is pretty, has got some years on it, like I've had it since 2016, and I do so many prints, so I feel like maybe I'm starting to burn the motherboard out. So speaking of videos and so forth, have you all heard of the new YouTube? Yeah, trust me, I heard about it, and I don't know if they will label mine for kids. Because since I have costume stuff and Power Rangers are very popular with kids, so I don't know what exactly is going to happen, because I could say that it's not meant for kids, but they're the ones that say, oh yes, it is meant for kids. Yes, it is. So because a couple of people that I know that are YouTubers also, that like MMPR Toys and stuff like that, they can get affected. Like they do toy reviews and stuff like that and all other things. But the fact of the matter is, they don't direct it towards kids, but it's considered kid-friendly content, And then other people suggest, why don't you cuss? But that violates another YouTube thing. So, that's why a lot of people, like a lot of YouTubers, try not to cuss. Even ones that are not kid-friendly, they family-friendly. You can get flagged for bad language. So, there are other YouTubers that get affected. Gaming channels, and so I was like, and I'm concerned because I'm close to hitting the 4,000 watch hours on YouTube. Like I already have the amount of subscribers, but I haven't hit the watch hours, so I can get reviewed for monetization. But if this whole thing with COPPA, it could shut things down completely, and everything that I worked for this channel can go down the drain. and that is a scary thing in itself. So I don't know if you guys have thought about it, like especially with my channel. I do costumes and armor and cosplay, and kids love costumes. Kids love Power Rangers, and it's like, what can my channel get affected? And everybody's channel is in jeopardy. Everybody's channel that has anything that has something that a kid would like. It doesn't have to be the whole content, but a part of the content that could lure a kid in to watch the video is in effect. So that's gonna be the kicker right there. So, and the worst thing is that if they do this to the channels and do this to people without shutting, if they don't shut down their channel, they can hide your channel from being found in the search, unless you're like subscribed and everything. Then you guys are fine. But if you're trying to get more subscribers to the channel, it'll be impossible because YouTube will make it that your videos cannot be found. So it's like, what am I gonna do? It's the same deal with my YouTube channel, Oscar. I have a video where I reviewed the 4 different 2017 Morphin Power Rangers film release on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's like if you have a video that something that a kid would watch, they wouldn't probably shut down your whole channel for one video, but they would flag that video and like demonetize it, remove any ads, make that video like unsearchable or something, like they would like hide that video from the search. Because of that, my channel could be labeled kid content, although my channel is Mexican and Japanese wrestling mass aimed predominantly at adults wrestling fans. Yeah, but let's not forget, kids love wrestling too. Kids, because when I was a kid, I liked wrestling. Not as much as I used to. As a kid, I loved it a lot. I did watch it all the time, like Monday Night Raw and stuff like that. Now I don't even watch one wrestling show. No. Now I primarily watch a lot of anime and action movies and stuff like that. Wrestling, I think the only movie that I ever watched that had to do with wrestling was Nacho Libre. So that's the only thing I ever watched. But yeah, it's like with the whole thing with Copa and everything, and what's gonna be coming up in January, it's gonna affect a lot of us, and not just me, but other people. And I see some YouTubers are already starting to feel the effects of the whole thing, because some of their videos are getting demonetized or they're getting flagged and everything. And I know MMPR Toys is one of those channels that is going to be highly in effect, because it's like their content is considered kid friendly. Because of toys and Power Rangers and the costumes and the skits and everything. So it's gonna be up there. So like right now, things are very, very tight for me, because if I don't work, I don't have a job, and not because I don't want to work or anything, or because I can't work. It's just the job market here in Puerto Rico is like slim to none, and just because you're older and you have more experience doesn't guarantee you a job. They most likely would rather hire a teenager with less experience to pay them less. So, it's like, majority speaking, I think a lot of people that, are in need of work, they will take a minimum wage job if they have no other choice, just so they have some type of income coming in. I don't know if you guys would disagree. Like, it's like if you're desperate for a job, you'll take pretty much anything as long as it's legal. Pretty much take anything. So, and right now the holiday season has come up. We're in November. Next week is Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday and Christmas. This is the slow season for me when it comes to getting prop orders and everything. So I won't be making a lot of orders. I have a few that I'm working on, but they're all raw prints. So I don't have to finish them. But with the printer, the way it's acting right now, I might have to refund that money. So that right there is a big problem, that I might have to refund that money for those prints. So, and that's a lot of money, money that's needed. So, I noticed that in my coffee that it hasn't seen any action for the past 2 months. And trying to see if anybody's interested. Like, if you guys want to see content, like I haven't posted a video in so many weeks and everything, like over a month now. I haven't posted going on almost 2 months, I think, and I haven't posted a video, and that's because I haven't had the funds to order more material. Like, I have material set aside for the Pepper Potts armor. I have material set aside just for that armor because it was donated by Sandy. So that money is just for that, as well as 25 that was also additional by another person. Uh, Forget what the name was on the thing, but I do remember the person. I think it was Net Viper. I think it was $25 by Net Viper, which I haven't seen in a while either online. But yeah, so trying to work on that, and trying to see if anybody willing to make any donations. If you want to see some additional content on the channel, you want to see more videos, you want to see something, you want to see maybe one of the helmets that I'm modeling myself be printed and finished of the Common Riders. You can donate on my coffee. That I have the link right here in the chat. If you guys want to make a donation, $2-3. Any little bit helps to actually get some material to make some more content, because if not, there will not be any more content for the channel, and the channel will most likely die. Which it's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to kill the channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to stop making content. But we gotta do something, and we gotta come up with something fast and soon to see what we can do to keep all the content rolling. Bring back some content. Bring back content. Cause I can't say keep the content rolling because I haven't been rolling out any. And I'm sorry, guys. I am truly sorry, because I know I've been promising the Omega Red Ranger thing, but things keep coming up. Things keep happening. Things keep dropping in my lap. So trying to see what we can do, and we need your support. We need your support to do this, to continue it. I know it's maybe asking too much from you guys to help support the channel, to maybe make a donation here and there and everything, but I'm trying the best to bring out some more content. I want to make the Pepper Potts armor. It's going to take a lot of money to make that one, because it's going to be a full set armor. It's going to stand tall, everything. I'm going to see if I model it for somebody I know. So I'm going to have to find somebody around here that I know that can actually be the model. So I'm going to have to measure it to their figure and everything. So, and that way when it's done, we have a person to actually wear the armor, do a little 360 spin, show off the back, the front, putting on the helmet, taking it off, putting on the armor in general, so you guys can see how it's, put together from piece to full armor. And yes, I know I move my hands around because I do a lot of pantomiming. That's kind of my thing. I do a lot of pantomiming. I don't know why I pantomime. I just do. So just kind of see, if you guys have any questions or anything, if you guys want to ask something about what's coming up, what's been going on, what are you curious about? You can ask me if I'm worried about the whole thing about COPA. Do I think that this could shut down my channel in the process? And I was like, I see there's 2 people here now, so I guess, I don't know who is in here right now. Mighty Mask could be here. I don't know who else, because I know Melissa left already. Melissa left. Tony is probably gone. I'm not too sure, because nobody's talking right now, so I don't know who's left in the room. Who's in the room? I need a shave. I think it's time for a shave, guys. What is going on with my frame rate? Like, it's saying it's choppy. Job frames detect 26% over the last 2 minutes. I don't know. And so I guess almost everybody left. Because there's not really to do if no longer anybody's here. Because if nobody's here, I might as well end the live stream right now. Because apparently everybody and their granny left. You know, it's like there's not really much to talk about when I'm talking to myself. You know, it's not like I'm making a video, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna go through this question. See, what was your favorite cosplay growing up? Oh, okay. My favorite cosplay growing up would have to have been the Optimus Prime cosplay I made back in early 2011. I made a Generation 1 Optimus Prime that stood about 6 feet tall. So, Yanis, I know you're not here, but I'm going to answer the question anyway in case you watch the video later. So, yep, that would have to be my favorite cosplay growing up. Let's see, YouTube is kind of messed up. Yes, Arvel, YouTube is kind of messed up. Let's see, do you have any, my friend can see this. No, I already answered that. I saw you working on Kamen Rider Build Genius. Yep, I'm working on Kamen Rider Build Genius. So BTS stuff. BTS. I remember. I know what BTS is. Let's see. That's cool, man. No, do cool. I'm amazed. Try videos like mine. Yeah, I think I'll probably try like videos like Melissa. Or she records and then she talks about it later on when she's home. In the comfort of her own house. Well, I guess since everybody's gone, I've already answered pretty much all of the questions that are here. Let's see, make sure I did answer all the questions. Let me just go through here. Don't use Facebook, but that happens a lot on text. Yeah, that's true. Let's see, people get caught up. Yeah, already answered that. Okay. Well, apparently everybody's already left because I think it's only the Nightbot and somebody else probably here that doesn't talk. So yeah, I'm just gonna go now, guys. I hope you had a good night. You had a good week. If any of you guys had a bad week like I had, I hope it gets better, and I hope mine gets better also. So, for now, I'll just check you out later, and I'll see my best about trying to get some content to you guys. I really want to try my best to get you some content. Really do.